Hello there, Rocket. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. This is the point when I find out that my microphone's not working, isn't it? Oh no, my microphone is working. It's just the captions that aren't. For some reason. Sigh.
Hello there.
Oh, I think they worked for a second there. Hello, Torpor. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for that treat for the bar staff. I will have mine a little bit later.
Primeaby1 just subscribed for 63 months. Get this.
Still feeling the after effects of my rather heavy dinner.
Bartender, get me a drink.
Hello, Primbles. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. And thank you so much for being subscribed for 63 months. In comes that initial ad roll. Oh, very exciting. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the captions today, unless it's something to do with... Just gonna quickly restart my audio engine, so you're probably gonna lose all sound for a second. Let's see if that fixes the problem. There we go. It did. Audio engine just needed a kick up the arse. I have just realised that I don't have any water, so I'm gonna quickly grab myself some water before we carry on. Oh, I've still got 2 minutes left on the break, Primbles, so I guess the captions are on a different schedule. And there's a possibility that you folks might get to meet one of the new doggos. Oh, or even two of them if Nikki decides to stay around for long enough. See how that goes. Gotta wait until the break ends so that everybody gets to see them if that's the case, so. Oh, no, looks like they're wandering off. Thank you for the patience, everyone, as well. I know I said that we'd be starting at 9-ish today, and it is more like 1:15. We took Nick and Miley out for a little walk to try and get them acclimated to the area. It didn't go great. Nick is very reactive.
123 just subscribed for 36 months.
Hey, Buff, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for being subscribed for 36 months. Nick is very reactive, both to other dogs and people. Not like aggressive, but like he wants to go and say hello and to play, so he barks at them. And I was hoping it would be quiet at like 8:15, and it was not. Some people were going into somebody's house. So Nick got very excited. That it is, Buff. I hope things improve for you soon, though. Miley's ventured into the bathroom. So, go on over to the main screen. So, as you can probably tell, I am flying solo tonight. Because of doggos being here, there was a little bit of a miscommunication between me and Dee on whether I would be streaming tonight, but I really want to try and get the dogs used to what my schedule looks like, sort of, kind of. It's kind of hard because of the new job. Yeah, Miley. Let me see if I can introduce you all to Miley at the very least. Miley. This is Miley. She is 1.5-ish. She's very clingy, very affectionate.
Oh, hello.
And hey, Budlord, welcome in. For anyone wondering that's not seen in Discord, this is how her name's spelled. She is one of the bonded pair of dogs that we've adopted. Yes, they are both rescues buff. So, hang on. Nicky! Nicholas! Where you at, buddy? Nicky! Here he comes, I see him. Hey, Nick! Nicky! Come here. Nicky, you come up. Nicky's, he's a little bit softer than Miley is, so you got a little view of him there, but he's not as jumpy. Very reactive, but doesn't jump up anywhere near as much. So, Nick and Miley. Nick is 11 months old. It's his birthday next month. Miley is about 1.5 years. Her birthday's in August. And they are a bonded pair of dogs from Ukraine. Miley understands Ukrainian commands better than English commands, so we've been trying to issue some of the more basic ones like sit and paw in Ukrainian rather than English, just because it's easier for her. Nick is basically the dog version of being illiterate, and that's fine. We love him anyway. He's a big soft lump. As I said before, he's very reactive, but that's only because he wants to go and say hello to everybody. He does occasionally have little tantrums if he wants to play and nobody's playing with him, but he's young, so of course he does. Yeah. Miley is very nervous, Nick is very noisy, and somehow they are the perfect pair. They're very affectionate, very intelligent, sometimes too intelligent for their own bloody good. Wonderful little dogs, and we are loving having them in our lives. This is officially week 1 now. We adopted them this time last week, so they have been with us for a full week now, and they're starting to settle and like get used to the house and stuff. But basically, now that you've met them, and you know how adorable they are, because they're so young and because of their history, and because they are going to need a lot of training and a lot of support whilst they're still acclimating, because they are still acclimating to us. It's going to take at least a month, probably more like 2, for them to fully acclimate to being in this house, and in the surrounding area. Streams may start slightly late because I'm like in the garden with them, giving them enough time to get some of their pent-up energy out, because we can't take them on full proper walks at the moment. They may finish early because I'm fucking tired from looking after the dogs all day and doing my job and all that kind of stuff. Actually, to be honest with you, acclimating to the British weather hasn't been an issue for them both. It snowed in Scotland on Thursday, and they loved it. They went absolutely ham for the snow. They really did. And Slow pointed out that in Ukraine the last couple of years, spring has been really fucking cold and snowy. So it makes sense that they'd actually be more used to that kind of cold weather than what we'd normally expect from springtime in the UK. But yeah, they seem perfectly fine with that. It's just acclimating to a new area and that kind of thing. and figuring out where the boundaries are, because I think the last couple of places, they've been in and out of the foster system since they came to the UK in like November. I think there's been a little bit of inconsistency in the training that they've received in previous places. So they're now quickly learning that we're like, no, you can't steal food off the table. No, you can't get on the couch when you've just been outside in the rain. It's a lot. Lots of new smells for them to explore, exactly. But we don't want to overstimulate them, because we unfortunately made a little bit of a faux pas on Monday by taking them for like an hour-long walk, because we thought it would tucker them out, but it didn't. They came home with eyes like fucking dinner plates because they were so wired from all of the new smells and all of the new sights. So today we just took them like down the road and round a cul-de-sac and then back. But even that was quite a fair bit, and we had to put them in the garden for a little bit to get out some of the new energy that they'd built up by sniffing and exploring. So there's going to be a lot of like wonkiness in the stream schedule, not just because of looking after the dogs, but also because of the new job still. Because I'm really trying to find my feet with scheduling for that, because I have to be in the office twice a week, and that completely fucks up my evening plans otherwise. Yeah. So I am intending to get back to streaming a little bit more regularly, definitely at the weekends. Potentially during the week if I can manage it between the dogs and work, especially with Slow still being unwell, because I'm kind of taking, like, I'm cooking all the meals at the minute. I'm looking after the dogs during the day and first thing in the morning so that Slow can sleep. I'm doing most of the like general, what I would call BAU housework, so that Slow doesn't have to worry about it, because he's been in a lot of pain. He's not sleeping very well. He's not able to eat properly. So all of this shit is going on behind the scenes, basically. And it is taking a precedence, but I do want to get back to streaming because I fucking love streaming for you folks. It's just that things are hard at home right now, so please bear with me while I'm figuring out scheduling and stuff like that. Schedules may change on a dime. I may start streams late. I may start streams early just so that I can finish them a bit earlier and shit like that. Things are going to be a little wonk for a little while. I have booked some time off work so that we can still do the Retro Raccoon Awards on the channel's anniversary as promised, though, so fingers crossed all goes well with that. But yeah, so let's put all of that to one side. Now you've met the dogs. No D tonight because he's busy. So I decided I would show you all a game that I am really fucking excited for. This is there are no ghosts at the Grand. And as you can probably tell from the game music, it's like this game was fucking made just for me. We've got this beautifully like reggae ska infused comedy horror environment, and it's all set in the UK. I have played this demo already, full disclosure, and I fucking love it. And I genuinely think you folks are gonna love it too. Let's go through the options and see what we got here. So we've got a couple of accessibility settings. You can turn the head bobbing off for if you have motion sickness. There are subtitles. Subtitles are very fucking useful. There are musical numbers in this game. Dot crosshair for if you need the additional assistance there. You can hide the UI if you like. Again, this is a demo, so there's not a great deal of accessibility features included at the moment, but there's enough there. You can rebind the keys as well, which is very useful. Ah yes, the kitty is very important to the game. You'll see. Yeah. So not much for me to show off in terms of accessibility features, but still the important ones are covered.
Well, hello there. I'm Robert C. McBrushy, your personal
Oh, is it actually
DIY
working for
assistant.
you? I don't think it is. Oh dear, not this again. I don't know what it is with OBS lately, but some of the some of the game captures just don't work properly. Let's try the full screen game capture and see if that is any better. There we go.
It looks like you're about to start a demo of There Are No Ghosts
Here we go.
at the Grand. Allow me to tutorialize you.
Please don't. I hate...
Alrighty then, let's get started. To select a weapon, simply press the button as shown above.
Okay.
You know I could have figured that out.
Aye, well, we're on a schedule in this demo. Now to use your tools...
I point and shoot. The decoration list shows the tasks. The colors and icons show the tools that are needed.
There you go. I very much appreciate that this game still gives you a tutorial, but it doesn't... I kind of love this, I know, right?
Aye, well, you forgot the scan button. Press that often. It'll show you what you need to do.
So as you've
Don't
probably
forget to
guessed,
scan often. Different tools will show different items.
there is a, for want of a better description, a power wash sim style element to the game. But this isn't all that the game is. You'll see as we carry on.
Remember, the colour and icon of the task tells you which tool you need.
Looking at... Is that supposed to be webbed, or is it something else called webbed? Webbed, yeah. Yes, I own both Webbed and Isopod. I really like that dev's games. But yeah, Webbed is fantastic, and if you are arachnophobic, it has an arachnophobia mode that turns you into basically a little tribble. So you can still play Web without having to deal with spiders. Right, let's vacuum this place up because it's a fucking mess right now. Okay, Maddie is phoning us, but we don't care. I mean, we do, but I'm going to ignore Maddie. Yeah, there we go. Shut up, Maddie. Go. Oh, no. Some more dirt there. And now we can paint the walls. She's really trying. No, bye, Maddie. Hopefully she'll call me back after this. Oh, there's the one I missed. The Nokia, yeah.
Ah, Mr.
You
David,
can't
are you,
reject the
are
third
you
time.
busy right now?
I'm in the middle of a demo.
Okay, well, drop it. I've got something else I need you on. Meet me outside.
But first, let's straighten that up. There we go. Isn't that much nicer? So tidy. This isn't though. We'll clean that up first. There we go. Better. Much nicer. Okay, now we'll leave, as we've been instructed to. Hi, Maddie.
Wasn't interrupting anything, was I?
Just some onboarding. What do you need?
I think I've discovered where the weird black slime on the beach is coming from.
Oh, so you mean it's not leaking straight from hell?
No, I believe its origins to be quite terrestrial. Crammond Island, a tidal flat just off the coast, uninhabited, but it holds old installations from the war, including a fuel reserve.
Okay.
Hop on.
Kitty first. So,
You think old ship fuel might be left over and
We get to
leaking
drive?
into the sea?
Perhaps. Mixing with seaweed and dead animals that could explain that weird goo without resorting to supernatural origins.
You know, I kind of like those supernatural origins.
Mr. David, there are no ghosts at the Grand.
No ghosts at the Grand.
she
Yeah,
said the
I know.
thing. We can all go home now. So yeah, you get to do like power wash sim type stuff. You get to drive. You do get to do other things as well. Oh, I did not know you could just bump into that fence and get stuck. Learn something new every day.
Well, the boat needs a few repairs before we can take it
Hi,
out.
Poirot. Welcome in, Poirot. I hope you're doing well today. Lovely to see you. You're about to find out why I gave the stream the title that I did.
Miss Green, I have no idea how to...
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to renovate a boat. Would you like some help with that?
Ah, the kitty's fine.
Sure, fine. Yeah, I would like some help.
That's grand. I've highlighted the items that need attaching to the boat. Use the furniture cannon tool to attach them.
So, are we cool now? About me not giving up the Grand to the village?
No, Mr. David, we're not cool. Not even close.
It is my inheritance.
No, it's ours. You're just some opportunistic property developer. You drive. Enter the coordinates for the island and follow the headings. Always follow the headings or you'll risk hitting a sandbank.
Anyone else get the feeling she doesn't really like us? We need our clues for you. C3, E5. There we go.
Okay, we'll quickly do Kremen Island, then get right back to decorating the lounge. Miss Green, I'm not a property developer.
Mr. David, you're an outsider. You don't understand. What you're doing is destroying the Grand, not restoring it.
Some of you may be wondering if the cat is breaking the fourth wall. Yes, yes it is. lost me headings. There we go. Dolphins. Oh yeah, she's the one providing the lyrics.
The engine
Here we
cut
go.
out. We're drifting.
We're close to the island. The currents will pull us in.
That fog came in fast.
Yeah, the weather changes quick round here. I guess you could call it mercurial.
Miss Green, I'm on your side.
Then why are you lying to me?
I'm not.
I can see I can be perceived as a crass individual. But that is not me, that is not me, I'm not one of those criminals. I've seen towns robbed blind in their sleep by well-dressed savages. It's not the company that
I'm not looking at her ass, I promise.
Capitalist. It's hard to watch but hard to resist. How a town can cease to exist, slips away into the abyss, down in the deep, deep dark.
Oh, crap, we hit something.
Nice driving, Mr. David. Bravo!
It wasn't my fault. The singing distracted me.
Come on, well, at least you crashed into the right island, Mr. David. I'll get the engine restarted. You take a look at the hull.
The singing is in universe. So this was the point in the demo when I went, yes, I already wanted to buy this game. I already knew that when it came out, I was going to be buying it. But that exact moment there where he says I got distracted by the singing was the moment I went, this is a day one purchase for me. Because this is officially, it is a reggae ska musical Lovecraftian horror comedy with...
Well, at least you crashed in the right island, Mr. David. God damn it, how am I supposed to fix the hull? I don't know.
Well, hello there.
Oh, shut up.
Righto.
with chore simulator elements and Scottish Renovation Clippy as your tutorial assistant. Like, everything about it is just perfect for me. And I really, really do love the music for this. I mean, I've always been a fan of reggae ska anyway. Like, one of my favorite more recent ska bands is the Pirate Ska Rebellion, because they do this really good, like, spooky reggae infused horror ska. And I just love that.
Don't forget to scan often. Different tools will show different items.
Yeah, we know Clippy. His name's not Clippy, I can't remember what his name is. McBrushy, I think, is his name. Okay, so we've got two of the little floaty things to bind and a railing. Boys. I forgot what they were called, even though it's right there on the screen. Let's go for the one that's furthest away first. We'll work our way backwards. Another thing I noticed about this game when I was playing it before, you don't stop running if you like stop to pick something up. If if you only stop for a second when you're running, the run persists. Which is quite nice, because it means
Can
you're
I
not
just say
constantly
one
hitting the
thing?
shift key.
What?
Well, your tools have different modes. To do some tasks, you may need to switch modes on your tools. That's all.
Like that. Where's the other hole? Here.
That's good.
There we go.
We just need to remove the goo that's holding the boat.
And then we'll find where the stuff's coming from.
Exactly.
Me when my speedrun is a little scuffed, but still good. The run persists. Yes, that is me to a T when it comes to speedrunning. I actually haven't done any speedrunning in ages. I would like to get back into it again, but time is difficult at the moment.
Miss Green?
Here we go.
The engines are still off. I'm being pulled out by the current.
Yeah, I can see that. Get back here.
The Clippy standard seems to have been made in Cuphead.
current
I,
will take me
I think
back to the
McBrushy's
shore,
That's
great. I love
But
him.
what about me, Miss Green? Miss Green? God damn it! Don't look so smug. You're trapped here too.
I love the cat. So we
Well,
are
hello there.
trapped.
It looks like you've been abandoned and left to die on a deserted island. Would you like some help with that?
This is bullcrap.
Aye, well, best make some shelter, I reckon, eh? It'll be night soon. And they mostly come out at night. Mostly.
Wait, what? What is it that mostly comes out at night?
Midges.
Genuinely quite a problem in Scotland. Ba-ba! Aliens reference, yep. But to make an aliens reference about midges is just fucking fantastic in my opinion. Knockoff walkers on the floor there. Can they? They were never very bad in the Midlands in my experience. I guess we got off easy. Nothing for us to blast in here. We can blast this though.
So that's what this island was for. That's a signals mast. During the war, they would intercept enemy naval comms.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, some of the military nerds in chat will probably be getting very excited about various things on this island at this point, I'd wager. See if there's any more of that for us to clear up. I think that's all of it now. Yeah, it's looking all nice and clear. Oh, I'm so glad, Prime B. I'm so glad. I'm just having a little explore because I didn't actually bother exploring down here when I played the demo the first time. You never know, there might be something interesting. Lots of this goo of mysterious origin. Oh, now that's the
Poor
dream.
me. Abandoned and left to die on a deserted island. They literally do school trips here.
Great! I guess I'll hang tight and wait to be rescued by Class 4B.
I did not get that bit of audio last time I played this. Yeah, me too. I hope in the full game we get a little bit more of an understanding of where McBrushy comes from, so that we can understand a bit better why our character is so sassy towards him. Oh yeah, you can actually, these are written explanations of different things on the island. You can actually read them. I've not been bothering during this this stream, but I did read them on my off-stream playthrough of the demo. B4, D1.
Correct!
Yeah. No, yeah, that's a hard no from me. I'm not going in there.
Oh, it's just a dark and foreboding World War II bunker, full of rats, half-flooded, and in danger of imminent collapse. What's your problem?
Yeah, I'm gonna go find a vantage point and wait for the Coast Guard or something.
Uh-huh.
Are those fishing maps?
Oh no, they're tidal maps. They show how the water moves through the bay at high and low tides.
Huh, okay. And that's useful why?
Well, if something were to wash out to sea at high tide, these maps could help show where the current might take it.
Got it. Okay, fisherman stuff. Awesome. So, what, you've got databases on interior decoration and nautical
Hi, Mom.
navigation?
Oh,
Welcome in.
And I am
I
fluent
hope you're doing
in
well
over
today.
6 million forms of communication, except Welsh.
I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna assume it's not important.
Bit harsh. Welsh, very important. I know, right? Now, I'm not 100% sure, because obviously there's no subtitles to go with it, but I'm pretty sure the ethereal voice that we occasionally hear on
Looks
the...
like I'm not the only one who's been here.
Aye, it's a popular wee camping spot.
on the music is saying something along the lines of "You will always be here." Which feels like a threat.
Mr. David. Oh, thank goodness.
David, that's our name.
Left to die on an abandoned island. Yeah, no, I'm great.
Don't be such a baby. I was drifting for hours before I got back. I'm calling you from a payphone.
Are you coming back for me, or do I have to swim?
Well, neither. At low tide, the island's connected to the mainland by a narrow causeway. They used it during the war.
Great. So when's low tide?
Oh, early morning.
Morning?
You just have to stay the night. Honestly, I thought you Americans were made of tougher stuff than this.
Listen, lady.
We used to camp out there all the time as kids. Just watch out for the ghost of the pirate. Long John's spooky beard.
Well, there are no ghosts at the Grand, Miss Green.
You're not at the Grand, Mr. David. Sweet dreams.
Just need to
She's
find a room
such a
I can
fucker.
camp out in.
It is, Mum. It is. Bird. So it seems pretty obvious at this point that whether we like it or not, we need to stay here. So let's have a look around before we go to the room we need to be in. I just want to show you all what's down here, because I know there's some folks in chat that are going to get a bit of a kick out of it. So we've got the classic keep calm and carry on poster. We all know about that. Restricted area, authorized personnel only. Warning, restricted area, entry forbidden beyond this notice. How could we enter beyond this notice? There's nothing to enter. We'll get into that later. Oh, excuse me. Got the flag. Some nice, ominous rat noises in the background as well.
After a little renovating. I said, it looks like I need to renovate.
Sorry. Was having a kip. Well, hello there.
It's fine. Sandblaster to destroy things, sprayer to... Hey, some furniture cannon to place things, and vacuum to...
Let me just... What's this?
War office reference number... Okay, it's gone now. Hang on. We're making a phone call first. I'm just going to carry on decorating.
Hey, buddy. Listen. I think I found something useful. It's a British signal site from the war. But I'm looking at the logs, and they're not naval bands. They weren't tracking U-boats. They were listening to something. Something else.
There you go. Not ominous in the slightest. There it is. No, let me go. There we go. Because you gotta, right? Red rum. Red rum. Come on. There we go. Ta-da! Fancy bed. We need a chair and some lamps. Oh, the thing I placed for chairs doesn't count as a chair. Probably needs to be this one. Dang it. There we go.
Cozy. You're really getting the hang of this
Ta-da.
decorating.
Hey, thanks.
Shame it's not the hotel lounge like you were supposed to. It was your only job, lad.
Oh, this isn't my fault.
I mean, we did finish the hotel
what's that
lounge
sound?
before we, Oh! Somebody get her a towel. Mum's streaking through the bar. Thank you, Mum, for the 3-stream streak.
Hello there.
No worries, Mod Hale. Thank you for popping in to say hello. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you have a lovely time at the museum. Yes, I painted my shelter room to look like the Overlook. I'm glad someone cottoned onto that.
Hey, you ever been down in the back section? Past them fuel drums?
Not bloody
Here we
like
go.
it. Locked up tighter than a naffy biscuit tin. They say it signals, but I've never seen a dispatch come out.
Looks like another one of those memory thingies.
Oh.
If you restore the missing item,
Oh, hello.
the memory will play.
I thought these were only
Hello,
happening at the
Edgar.
Grand, but it's spread to here too.
Use your furniture cannon to restore the missing objects in the memory.
Bloody odd. A lot of secrecy over a signal station in
It's
the
lovely to
arse
see
end
you.
of
I hope you're doing
nowhere.
well
You seen
today.
the armory? Stuff to the gills. They expecting Jerry to make landfall here.
Well, if they are, then I'll be a monkey's uncle. Nah. It's something else. Something they ain't saying.
Secret weapon, is it? Some kind of Jerry Buster.
Dunno. The whole place gives me the creeps. Wouldn't catch me down there.
It gets better later, Mod Hale, trust me.
Wait, there's something back there.
Ta-da! Secret room! Just clean that up. I don't like leaving a mess.
Oh, that smell. Miss Green was right. This stuff's all corroded and leaking everywhere.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the full game coming out. This release is October
this stuff's definitely
27th.
World War II era. Looks like
And
a
I
listening
am
post. Probably tracking
Hyped
U-boats.
for it after playing
Man,
the demo.
This is real history.
Nerd.
I might play this again off stream so that I can capture McBrushy calling us a nerd and have that as a sound alert. Because I kind of love it. Yeah. I was really fucking hyped for this when I saw the trailer. If you've not seen the trailer for There Are No Ghosts at the Grand, go watch it on Steam after this stream. Because holy fucking shit does it sell the vibe. And then when the demo came out and I played it, I was just like, yeah, no, I need this game. I need this game in my life. This is like perfect Retro Raccoon content.
Alfie, have a listen to this.
Why? Is it your sweetheart on the line? Tell her I'm busy.
No, you pillock. Seriously, have a listen to this.
Wait, these ones are red.
Try blasting or removing them.
All right, hand it over. Honestly, you bloody junior lot.
Well,
Quiet. Turn it up.
what the hell is that? That's not a U-boat.
Shut it.
Is this it? What the brass were listening for? What the hell is it?
Oh, we're to inform that civvy. Lord, what's his name?
We're not calling it improper.
Just bloody do as you're told, lad.
What was that?
Hello?
Yes, Mod Hale, exactly.
Wait, you have a motion tracker?
No, this is just a prop. I'm setting the mood.
Please turn it off.
Why? Is it not relaxing? I'm thinking it's got some real ASMR vibes, you know?
No. Please
Aye,
turn it off.
That was getting a wee bit intense. Ah! Cat! You scared the shit out of me.
Sorry about that, mate. I'm just looking for the dunny.
Oh, great. And he's talking again. Just what I wanted.
What's wrong with a talking cat?
He doesn't talk to cats.
I do talk to cats. I just don't talk to the ones that talk back.
Just being friendly.
You're making him uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're making me uncomfortable. just stop talking. Just meow or something normal.
Meow.
So creepy.
I know, right?
It's fine. I'm not offended. You, find what you were looking for, boy.
I wasn't looking for anything.
Right. And I've never pissed in a boot.
Let's just get out of here.
Ultimate cat response there. Hey, Corpus. Exactly, Headscar.
Finally, a way out.
Freedom! And look where we are.
What the hell is going on?
I'd keep it down if I were you. Don't run. Don't touch them.
Why? Are they antiques?
Just follow me. Carefully. Oh, crap.
What happened? I didn't touch them. Oh, crap. Crap.
Nice knowing you, kid.
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to be attacked by horrific beasts of unknown origins. Would you like some help with that?
Yes, I would like some help with that, please.
Alrighty then, changing modes. There's too many of them, son. We need to leg it.
We need to do what?
Run, boy! Run! They keep coming. They're not slowing down. Get back to the bunker.
Where the hell did that cat go?
Keep moving.
What the hell are these things?
Let's go.
They just keep coming.
Lad, you can't hold them off forever. Get back to the bunker.
And that is all we're getting of that today. I really want to play this game when it comes out. That was brilliant. I know, right? Clippy it's a gun clip. Yeah, pretty much. When I first played this demo a couple of weeks back, and I got to the bit where McBrushy switches modes, and we were just firing fucking furniture out of the furniture cannon. That was... yes. Seemed very interesting. I am really hyped for it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the game balances the various different mechanics that it's, like, given itself. Oh, Miley's having a little dream and making some grousey noises in the background. Yeah, I'm really interested to see how they balance it all out, because obviously you've got the chore simulator elements, you've got the combat elements, you've got the storytelling through memories element, which I really fucking like. And I like that there's these very light touch puzzles. I'm hoping the main game has some more in-depth puzzles for you to solve, not just break this thing, vacuum this thing, read the numbers off of the picture, put them into the right door, that kind of thing, but like some actual like puzzle I can sink my teeth into. But even if it doesn't, there's so much other fun stuff there to enjoy. I love the fact that the musical numbers are not just conveying additional bits of plot and character to us, but they are actually in universe as well, so everybody knows that they're breaking into song. and are just perfectly fine with it. This is a musical universe. I love the fact that every single bit of this demo is just dripping with that reggae ska vibe as well. It looks like you're about to be attacked by horrific creatures of unknown origin. Would you like some help with that? Yeah, exactly. McBrushy's character is so fucking well written, and everything about the game, from the Nokias to the fact that McBrushy exists at all. This game knows who its audience is, and its audience is people in my age group. People who were there for the Nokia, who were there for fucking Clippy. You know what, Chibi, I think we're gonna snooze that break for a little bit. Yeah, I'm very, very excited for this game, as you can probably tell. Sounds a tiny bit like Longfang. I mean, I can see why you would say that, because McBrushy is Scottish and Longfang is Scottish. I don't know whether McBrushy's VA is actually Scottish, and I don't know whether he is doing a Glasgow accent, or if he's doing a different kind of accent, or if he's just going for like stock Scottish, as a lot of people do when they think Scottish accent. They just go for stock Scottish, as it were. Yeah. I am very much looking forward to There Are No Ghosts at the Grand. Didn't hear enough of it to properly compare, but it sounded southern. Yeah, I can see why you'd say that. And I do agree with you, but I don't know whether that was intentional or not. What I do know is that I had literally just planned to do this today for stream, and didn't make any plans further than that. So I don't really know what to do now. Like, I could absolutely play something else for a little bit, or we could make it a really fucking short stream. But I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good, so I feel like we could do something else, but I do not know what. Just slowly like filing through all the games that I've picked up recently and seeing if there's anything in here that we could pick up for a little bit that wouldn't be too much of an issue if we dropped it again. We all need a McBrushy, we'd all get more done. Yeah, we would. I genuinely kind of miss Clippy sometimes. Almost tempted to install the Clippy that removes all of the bloatware from Windows 11. Oh, I forgot about this.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
When I mistake McBrushy for Toothbrushy, oh no. Clippy only dies when the last person forgets. Very true. Okay, I have an idea for something we can do. I can show you another game that came onto my radar during Next Fest, which I already own because I bought it on day one. This is one that I played the demo of and went, yes, please, do want buying this. But it needs to patch because it got a new patch on February 10th, and I have not been using my computer this week because of work and the dogs. So what I'll do is I will kick off that break, and whilst we're in the break, it should finish patching and I can get it booted up and update things in OBS, and we'll play a little bit of this. I'm not going to tell you what it is until we get back from the break. We'll play a little bit of this, and then we'll finish up. I don't know how much a little bit is, but like maybe an hour or so. A game that patches in less than 3 hours. Most of the games I play patch in less than 3 hours. Well, they're small games. They're small. Anyway, right. Go grab a drink, grab a snack, have a stretch, get some fresh air, and I will see you all 3 minutes after the break for a different flavor of spooky game.
Would you like to explain the RuneScape dance to people that aren't familiar?
Yeah, basically if two people were following each other, instead of what happens right now, we're... Oh no, it's working.
Yay, it's working!
This is the dance. You just have to be moving when it happens.
There you go, folks. The RuneScape dance.
That is the single most powerful lich in all of D&D. That looked like a sore one.
I was really hoping you didn't see that. Something beginning with P and ending in Y. Clearly Jimmy Carter. Yeah, it must be Jimmy Carter. To be fair, the hair's way too well kept to be the other guy. Pussy! And maybe Pussy kill him. And enlighten me, Nat. How exactly does someone pussy kill a person?
Oh, what's that?
He's only a little excited, can you tell? What's that you said, right? You mean the big door?
No, Dan. Look at the body.
I was going to. Just
Look at
fucking
it.
with you.
Perceive it.
What body? I don't see a body.
Perceive me.
Yeah, I'm gonna not. I'll take it. We can get some water. Fuck. I put the bear trap down and then stepped in it. I am a failure. Oh, that was embarrassing.
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about. Now,
So
scram,
we haven't
before
actually-
I call the conductor and have you confined to the lunatic car.
There's a lunatic car?
There's a lunatic car?
Forgot he says that.
Who is it now?
Feeling a little called out right now. HobbyTan is literally max confirmed.
Welcome back from the break, everybody. The eagle-eyed among you will have spotted what we're doing next. We are going to play a little bit of the Seance of Blake Manor. As you can probably tell from the fact that there's a continue option, I have played a little bit of this before, but not very much. We are going to be starting from scratch though. And I'm going to turn the volume on the music down, because for me it's a little loud. Actually, we'll, oops, turn the music itself down here. Oh, thank you for the second treat, Torpor. I will have both of those a little later, probably after stream. As I mentioned at the start of the stream, I'm still feeling the effects of dinner. So I made something rather stodgy for me and Slow for dinner because he asked if he could have something that was a little bit more stodgy because he'd not eaten anything in a couple of days. But as a result, my stomach's just like, oh, at the minute. It did not deal well with this turn of events. But Slow's stomach held up well, which is good. I'm gonna put sigil mode on dot to dot. I don't think we'll get far enough for this to be an issue. We'll have run mode on toggle. Let's have tutorial mode on, well, instead of hold. This has quite a lot of accessibility settings, but again, this is a full game rather than a demo, so you'd expect more here. Let's have the dialogue text size at larger so that it's easier for you folks to read. And again, customizable controls. You'd expect it to be like a standard thing in games these days, but surprisingly, it's very often not. So this is set in Dublin, Ireland, 1897.
Mr. Ward!
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara.
Hello!
Hey Turb, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today.
A guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Dean. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out if you find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you. There's no one else to turn to. I hear you are an honourable man, a steadfast investigator, and, perhaps most importantly, godly. I pray for the girl that this is true.
I'll take your word for it, Turp. I wouldn't know. Oh dear. So it's October 29th at 11 p.m.
Evelyn Dean.
No, I know fuck all about anything, Turp. But I know people that know things. And that's how I get through life. I may not know the answer, but I generally know someone who does. And that's important, actually. Like, it's okay to not have the answers to everything. Heck, it's okay to not know anyone else that has the answer. But I'm one of those people that if I don't know the answer, I often do know the answer, but if I don't know the answer, I probably know someone that does. Because I have a lot of neurodivergent friends who really like doing research. Okay. Evelyn Dean. Okay.
I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her father. Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement in my brother's death. I suppose that too will become clear in time.
We're not going to run right now because we just want to take things in. So this is using a style very similar to the style used by Blueprints, which also came out last year. But obviously this is leaning much more into the whole gothic horror vibe than Blueprints did. And I think it works really well in this style. Especially as a lot of the story is conveyed through those little comic books that we saw at the start there. Or comic strips, I should say, since it's not in a book format. So it's like, it's really keeping the aesthetic of the cutscenes that we see as we go into the gameplay by having this sort of, oh, what's the word? Like posterized style. And I think that really works in the game's favor.
Is somebody there?
Somebody do be there. It be birds.
What in hell?
Got an evidence record for the washerwoman. I'm seeing things. The lateness of the hour and the long day of travel must have my nerves on edge. Still, perhaps I will ask. So we can check all the evidence we find in our records, which can be accessed via the 2 key. No worries, Modhell. You take care. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful time at the museum tomorrow, and I hope you enjoyed your cocoa as well. Okay, I'm gonna do something dangerous now, cause I think you'll need to see this, cause it's cute. Let's see if I can do this without knocking everything off my desk. And without disturbing her. Fuck, I disturbed her. There she is. She snooze. Okay. Oh, sleepy girl. I think her brother has gone back downstairs to be on the couch while all the humans are upstairs, and he can do whatever the fuck he likes. Hopefully he's not trying to eat the coffee table again. Nick really likes eating wood. Like, he's taken a chunk out of the skirting on the stairs. He's taken a chunk out of the decking in the garden. He tried to take a chunk out of the coffee table, but we caught him before he could. Just really likes eating wood. The menace, that dog. Observation, washerwoman. I thought I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain out front of the manor. This is discussable with one person. Don't know who they are yet. Built on conquered land by Edward Blake in 1655. Okay. A map of the area for several miles around. It's dated, but fit for purpose. And this can be discussed with the same person. I'm guessing this is the person that, like, what's the word? The guy that operates the desk at the manor. My luggage hastily packed. Photograph of Miss Dean. A photograph of Miss Evelyn Dean. She looks to be in her 20s. We don't know who we can discuss this with yet. The letter I received hiring me onto this case. Examine it. October 26th. Mr. Ward, I'll waste no time as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday a guest went missing, a young woman named Evelyn Dean, photograph enclosed. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened, but her room's not been slept in, nor have any of the locals seen her off hotel grounds. She has not left, of that, I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick. I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out if you find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might be the far side of the world for its distance from you. but there's no one else to turn to. I hear you're an honourable man, a steadfast investigator, and perhaps most importantly, godly. I pray for the girl that this is true. Sincerely, a concerned party. Have a look at the map. So we've got Ulster, Connaught, and Munster. Apparently. Miss Dean's got an interesting necklace on, but we can't, like, interact with anything in the photograph. And they're the only things we can examine, so let's carry on. A not uncommon centerpiece at a place such as this. So, as you may have guessed, but in case you hadn't, when you interact with something, it consumes time. If we're wandering around and we're standing here chatting, does not consume time. But if I look at that damp garment, it consumes 1 point of my time for the day. So let's see what happens to the clock up at the top if I examine the garment. That consumed a whole minute. There's something in the fountain where I thought I saw that woman. A shawl? Got a bad feeling about this place.
Hello there.
Hey, Astrid. Yes, this game is very good. I haven't finished it. Basically, I had intended today to do a little stream because I'm quite tired. Things are very busy at home. And I showed everybody the demo for There Are No Ghosts at the Grand, expecting it would take me longer than an hour. It did not. So now we're playing a little bit of the seance at Blake Manor so that I can introduce everybody to it. Just because
Hello.
I didn't want to finish streaming yet. Hey, Big, welcome in. I hope you and Astrid are both doing well today. And you know what? I'm going to do it again because I know Big will want to see her. I'm going to do it again. Miley's sleeping. Miley's having a little nap. Beat the whole game in one sitting. Probably not, seeing as I've only played a little bit of this off stream. I never finished it. But I really enjoyed the bit I played. The 3D art feels like a very precise point in time, like post-Doom, pre-Quake, I'd say. This style was very, very popular last year, so we had games like Blueprints that really popularized it, and then this came out right at the end of the year and really just sort of ran with that vibe. But yeah, it's very, very popular at the moment. Very settled. I wouldn't go that far. They're still a long way from being properly settled in, and we are still having to crate them at night because it's only been a week. But they're more settled than they were, that's for sure. I should check with the front desk for any information on Miss Dean's whereabouts. Time is of the essence if you are to solve the mystery of Blake Manor. Time advances when Ward interacts with objects and characters. You have until midnight tonight to resolve the mystery of Miss Dean's departure. You will be free to further explore the manor in the coming days. So that's the game kind of like pushing you to actually do what you're supposed to do here, and then you can play around with things later. But before we do anything, I just want to show you the jack-o'-lanterns, because this makes me very fucking happy. Turnips with carved faces and glowing embers placed inside. Horrifying things. A lot of people think that jack-o'-lanterns are only supposed to be pumpkins, but no, it's any root. It's any like squash type vegetable. Feeling better now, Pet of the Void Cat. Perfect. I love that for you, Buff. I'm glad you're feeling better. It can be any type of like squash type vegetable. Or any vegetable that you can hollow out like this. Heck, you could make a jack-o'-lantern out of a sizable potato if you wanted to. Gourd, that's the word I was looking for. Any kind of gourd. There's nobody around. I could ring the reception bell or spend a moment taking in the place first. So let's... Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for your investigation. Leads provide guidance and avenues of investigation. Selecting a connection reveals context for why two nodes are connected. Aww, that's cute. Oh god. Excuse me. Okay, so the game is telling us we need to check in if we want to progress. But let's have a look around first and see what we've got going on. Little of interest to me in here. Local news. Albeit an old issue, some pages are missing. What remains are all positive stories. Listing of all guest activities planned for this event. Okay, so we've got a welcome luncheon on the 25th. We're on to the 29th now, so anything here has already happened. We've got afternoon tea and lawn games, and then bridge on the Tuesday. Horse riding and parlour games on the Wednesday. Archery, elsewise cricket, and divination with Miss Mantavani on the Thursday, so yesterday. Tomorrow, we've got a masked ball. There's a masked ball tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. in the ballroom. And then we've got a silent dinner and a grand seance on the Sunday. On Sunday, there's a silent dinner at 8 p.m. in the dining room. On Sunday evening, the grand seance takes place in the hedge maze at 9 p.m. Talks held daily in the drawing room located in the west corridor. Information on talks to be posted outside the room each morning. We get a nice little reward noise for when we've found all the bits of information on something. We've got the schedule now, that's really useful for us. More jack-o'-lanterns. Letter is written in a swirly script that I think may be Middle Eastern. Personal letter from a Victoria Lau. It has no reference to the manor or planned event whatsoever. Letters from a Mr. Dupre. He's half-heartedly inquiring about business. A photo of him outside the manor is included. His expression is flat. So that's a sign for the seance on the 31st. We don't need to look at that any more detail. Got a book and another newspaper. It's a book about those carved turnips. Let's read it, why not? Jack-o'-lanterns are turnips with faces carved into them. Embers are placed inside to give him a glowing effect. They are supposed to ward off evil spirits. They're based on Stingy Jack, a drunk who tricked the devil. After a night's drinking with the devil, he convinced the fiend to climb a tree. Then he carved a cross into the tree's trunk and old Nick was trapped. Jack only let him down once he promised to never claim his soul. When he died, Jack wasn't allowed into heaven for his generally sinful ways. But the devil held true to his word and didn't let Jack into hell either, so he was left to wander the earth for eternity. Old Nick sent him on his way with only an ever-burning lump of coal from hell itself to light his way. To save his hands, he put the coal into a turnip and has been roaming the lands ever since. Supposedly, other spirits see the lanterns, think it's the real Jack, and run for fear he tricks them too. I hear they've taken the tradition to America, but use pumpkins instead. Can't see it being as eerie somehow. It's really not. It's really fucking not. But also, what a waste of a good turnip. There we go. Okay, let's check in.
Yes?
Hello, I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
I see. We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken.
Well, that's awkward.
Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you.
Oh dear, we lost a bit of his audio there.
I'll send word that her room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight. But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
Only one guest has signed with an X, meaning this gathering has unusually high literacy rates. We'll fit you in the old outhouse, will suit you, yeah. Person X and a Father Lorcan Sinnott signed in after Miss Dean reportedly went missing. There's a lot of names here, all signed in within the last week. More than I thought there'd be. Excluding myself and Miss Dean, there are 17 others currently staying in the hotel. That is quite busy. Miss Dean signed the registration book a few days ago. Basement has a bed, its mattress on top of paint cans, yep. Let's sign in. I should examine the book before signing in. Oh, okay, have I missed one? I must have done. Ah, here we go. Got you. A record of who arrived and departed and when. I notice Miss Dean did not sign out. Now I can sign in. You think you're getting a mattress?
For somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
The seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Indeed. The, seance. I noticed the Miss Dean's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Dean?
It is. Rather, it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer. Were you hoping to meet her?
I was. She's, left already?
She has, yes. Can I help with anything else?
But she's not signed out. Okay, so you can engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your records. Certain responses will reveal new information, exposing more about the characters and their mysteries. Discussing topics will consume time. Select Discuss Evidence to ask Mr. Varley about Miss Dean. Select Discuss Evidence to proceed. Looks like you've gone to some trouble with this event. The seance is the first of its kind. It seemed prudent to put some expense into the event. What makes this seance distinct from any other? Well, I simply run the hotel and would not be the best source for an in-depth explanation, but I will try my best. A typical seance allows only limited communication with a ghost, limited in that a medium is needed, a host, a device, etc. It's believed that, at the right time of year, with the right collection of people gathered, a more direct form of communication could be achieved. And so those people have been gathered here at I've never been able to pronounce this properly. It's Samhain, right? Correct me if I'm wrong there. Because I know it's not Samhain. Something I've wanted to get better at, but it just doesn't stick in my brain very well. Where and when the veil is thinnest, to see if that is true. As I say, that is the belief. Whether you believe it, Mr. Ward, is up to you. You mentioned the telegraph machine is down. It is. Likely the storm shorted the battery. Terrible timing. I tried to wire up the replacement, but have had no luck. I'll have the groundsman look in the morning. You will think me quite mad, Mr. Varley, but I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I can assure you that our facility has a full laundry. Nothing is washed in the fountain. Perhaps you saw a Benai? It would be fitting for the time of year and the gathering here, though unfortunate for whoever's clothes were being washed. What can you tell me about the manor? Well, it was built in the mid-1600s on land awarded to Edward Blake for his part in the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland. Ooh. It has since been passed down through the generations of the Blake family and survived any number of tragedies. Marquess Jonathan Blake is the latest in the line to hold the title, with him and his son, the younger Master Walter, being the two last members of the line. Cromwell, that bastard. Yeah, I thought there were going to be some folks in chat that may have that opinion. It was the Marquess's initiative to open the manor as a hotel in 1870 and pull the place through the difficult post-famine years. That's all I could say, though. I suspect there is more information in the library, should you care for more. Is there much to do outside the manor? Refreshments can be requested on the patio. Many of our guests enjoy walking the grounds, and there is a hedge maze for your enjoyment. Mr. Hunter also offers horse riding sessions, so I believe those are now booked out. But if you're asking if there is anything outside of the grounds, no. Gorford, the town you took the carriage from, is our closest point of contact. Exactly, Buff. I'm sure you will find the hotel offers everything you could need during your stay with us. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are served in the dining room. There is a well-stocked library, a bar, and a drawing room for relaxation, which includes a variety of games and records for your entertainment. Sadly, the bathhouse is closed at this time of year. The water is too cold to heat. And usually we have the telegraph room for communication. I'm sure it will be repaired soon. We're going to analyze him to get additional observations about him. Cracking glasses, they must be difficult to see through. The damage must be recent, or surely he'd have had them fixed. Unhappy expression. He could just have resting bitch face. He looks profoundly displeased. Is it with me or something else? He keeps checking his pocket watch. He's either pressed for time, ruled by routine, both. Did you happen to drop your glasses? It is nothing, sir. They are serviceable. I'll have them replaced after the event. Are you alright, sir? You look rather perturbed. I'm perfectly fine. My mind is on the hotel and event. Of course. Are you very busy, sir? I notice you're holding your pocket watch there. These events do not run themselves. And the manor's success depend on tight scheduling. Well, he's got a reason for everything. What can you tell me about yourself, sir? I'm the manager here at the hotel. With the utmost respect, Mr. Ward, I think that's all you need to know. Fair enough. I'm sorry, but did you say Miss Dean departed already? Yes, Tuesday night, perhaps Wednesday morning. Her letter said she had to leave on short notice. Letter? Ah, in truth, she took her luggage and left in the middle of the night. In the morning, we found only a letter and her payment at the front desk. Would that be usual for her? I could not say, sir. This was the first time she'd stayed here. Hey, Tabby, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. It's lovely to see you. So all we've got left now is our luggage. I'm sorry about the late hour. I misjudged the time needed for the journey. It happens often enough, though usually not so late in the day. Our driver knows the routes well. He would shorten your return trip. I will keep that in mind. Thanks. You may deposit your luggage on the rack to my right. Our porter will then bring it to your room when ready. Okay, we've got nothing else to discuss.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room, and I'll be back to show you to it shortly.
In about 36 minutes?
Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
This is true, we do. So Miss Dean was here but left. Her date of departure does line up with the letter I received. It would be good to see the letter she left behind. It seems my cutoff for investigating is midnight. I should get a move on. By exploring and interacting with items, you can progress the investigation. To see which objects you can interact with, hold down the spacebar to enable detective vision. Many of you will already be well versed in the fact that I fucking love a highlight important contact points button in a game, because sometimes it's really difficult to tell what you can interact with and what you can't. When interacting with a person or an object, you may have more than one action to choose from. You can navigate using these. There we go, let's put our bag there. May as well leave this here. A list of the staff's rota for the next few days. I've recorded their movements in my timetable in case it proves useful. So this is very much like we saw with Dino Cop. These two games came out roughly the same time. So there's a big sort of interest in the latter part of last year in these sort of investigative games where you have to manage your schedule as well as figuring out the solution. Well, best of luck with the unique drop hunting, Rocket. I don't envy you. Yes, Defiance. I'm quite looking forward to that. I might see if I can do what I did with the Soul Reaver reboot and remake and get a creator key, depending on like if I'm back up to spec at that point with stream schedule and stuff. Likely the manager has it in his office. Got some books and some toys and a newspaper. An assortment of trashy romance novels. There's the manager's office.
Sir, this area is for staff only.
Sorry.
I kindly ask you to leave this room. If you need assistance, you can ring the bell in the lobby.
Okay, we're not allowed in here right now. Yeah, that's fair, Rocket. Very fair. So here's the telegraph room. The telegraph machine is broken. A faint smell of burnt paper in the air in here. There's nothing I can see from here that would be causing the burnt smell in the room. I want to determine whether anything suspicious happened to Miss Dean before I retire for the night, but I am running out of time. The hotel's primary means of communication with the outside world. Apparently the battery is dead. It requires 6 volts. Seems somebody was trying to follow these instructions. I need to use all this to generate an output of 6 volts. Can't see anything of note. Seems to be stationary. Ink, paper for the machines, and so on. Another jack-o'-lantern. Another book. Another newspaper. Empty envelopes for letters yet to be written. Used to type up incoming messages for the guests. There we go. That shouldn't have been that hard for me to say. Stack of paper. Paper imprinted with the Blake family crest. Ink and envelopes, presumably for writing letters. Nothing in the bin. The emptied luggage of the hotel's guests. They're stationary. Locked, of course, but there's something about the pattern on that lid. The way it's pulling me in. I'll have to return here later. An ordinary vent, except there seems to be something stuck inside. The grate is fastened firmly to the wall. I can't get it out. What happened here? Hello, Hans. Welcome in. You made me jump then. Hope you're doing well today. Congratulations on driving back the automaton threat. Ooh, my eyes are starting to hurt, so we probably will have to finish up soon. Blasted cold. Mr. Hunter had best get on with fixing that window soon. Okay, so we've got a broken window. Box of salt used to absorb moisture from the coats and boots kept here. Crates of more turnips. A St. Bridget's cross. Are one of the staff putting these up around the manor? You're dying a lot. That is how Helldivers goes in my experience, yeah. Locked. I assume it will be unlocked when the porter arrives.
What on earth? Sir, this is a restricted area, and that is a window.
I couldn't help myself.
Such lengths to break in here, but that hardly matters now. This event is not open to people lacking in decorum.
I think I've just been kicked out of the hotel. Game over. Yay! Okay, we made some semblance of progress before bedtime. That's all I care about. I actually got an achievement for failing that in that specific way, so it was worth it. Find one of the fail states in the game. Yep, there we go. But yeah, Seance of Blake Manor is a fantastic little investigation game. Well worth picking up if that is your jam. Like, if you enjoyed Dino Cop and you like horror stuff, get this, because it's better than Dino Cop. And I really, really enjoyed Dino Cop, despite the ending. But I am going to leave it there because my eyes are really sore and itchy. Does that count as a death? Yes. So go on, you can get it in there before we finish. I know this one has been very, very short, but thank you, Tabby. I know this one has been very, very short, but that is probably going to be the way of things for a little while. Just while we're getting things onto whatever the new normal is going to look like with the dogs. But it was nice to be back, even if it was only a short-lived time. So thank you everyone for hanging out, and thank you to the folks that have resubbed today, and the folks that have had stream watch streaks.
Goodbye.
And just generally for just hanging out. I am probably gonna go and lie down because I'm suddenly very fucking tired. But I got to see you all, and that makes me happy. Let's find somebody to send you over to, because it's still early days yet. Short is better than not at all. Exactly. That's the way I feel about it too. And I'm glad you could be here, Tabby. Let's go and see Cell. But he's playing some Peak. I love Peak. I fucking suck at it, but I love it. Right. The intention is that I will be back tomorrow for some more Foolish Mortals. It may not be the full length of the stream, of the standard stream, and breaks where I have to let the dogs out will almost certainly be longer than 3 minutes. So what I might do is, if I know I'm going to be letting the dogs out, I'll try and make those breaks like 6 or 7 minutes long, so that folks aren't having to miss out on any of the actual gameplay when I finally get back from letting the dogs out. The one downside to having 2 dogs that like to play with each other is that they will play with each other every time they're outside. Anyway, so hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow, but until I do see you next, I want you lovely folks to take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Wash your fucking hands, and remember, there are no ghosts at the Grand, but there might be some at Blake Manor. Oh no.